Traditional Indian clothes are the most stylish, most attractive things that you can wear as an Indian guy. Ethnic wear is one of those pieces of fashion that's very underrated in my opinion. But keep in mind, if you're living in 2017, especially if you're a young bro who wants to dress better, there's a way of going about it. What's good everybody, it's Ranveer, Fashion Bhaiya, bringing you this Diwali special video. We're talking about traditional Indian dressing. Speaking about the price factor when it comes to ethnic wear, prices can vary between 500 to 25,000 rupees. 500 on the lower end for something you can wear to college for your traditional day but still look good, and 25,000 for something you'll wear at a shadi, say something like a designer Sherwani. In today's video, everything as always is from a budget perspective. But in order to spend minimum money on your traditional wear but also look fantastic, you've got to understand the science of Indian dressing. So very fast, we're talking about 3 compulsory don'ts. Things you're supposed to avoid when it comes to Indian clothes. Firstly, no deep cut necks. That means a V-neck style kurta that's extremely deep, avoid it. You might think that you're looking extremely sexy, showing off that little bit of chest hair, but to be honest, it just looks a little bit tacky. Remember, Indian wear is supposed to be formal, and in any formal event, no one exposes that much skin, especially if you're a guy. Secondly, keep in mind, not too much shine, not too many mirrors. You can only pull off shine and mirrors at weddings. You can't pull it off if you're just wearing traditional clothes at home, or if you're going to your college, or for even like say a Diwali party. You don't want to overdo it. Nothing too glamorous, always keep it sober. And the third rule is not more than 3 colors on any kurta. A lot of bros get this wrong where they'll wear a lot of colors on one piece of ethnic wear. So as you can see here in this kurta, I've just got 2 colors, that's white and gold. Similarly, check out this slightly lower budget kurta that I bought. This was for about 700-800 rupees, and it's only got blue, brown and white. 3 color maximum. Remember, you want to make your kurtas look a little bit sober. At the end of the day, it's formal wear, so start following formal wear rules. Speaking about formal wear rules, always treat your kurta like a fancy dress shirt. Firstly, when you're selecting the fit of the kurta, if you're a skinny guy or if you're a bro who gyms, try selecting a kurta that's slightly tight. Kurtas are designed to enhance your physique. So if you would choose a slim fit shirt, normally try choosing a kurta that's slightly tight on your arms, on your shoulders. If you wear slightly baggy kurtas, it takes away from the look a little bit. You should only be wearing baggy kurtas if you're a slightly overweight bro, where you're a little bit conscious about wearing tighter clothes. Otherwise, in any situation, always try buying slightly tight kurtas. You want to enhance your shoulders, your arms, your chest through that piece of clothing. That's also why girls find kurtas extremely attractive. It's just like a slim fit shirt. Secondly, my personal opinion is that you should roll up your sleeves in any kurta. I roll up all my shirt sleeves, and I do believe that rolling up your kurta sleeves makes it look a little bit more classy, at the same time powerful. Next, let's move on to the core of the video. How do you match your kurta to the other pieces of your outfit, especially from a 2017 perspective? Remember, we kind of live in a westernized Indian society. So you gotta account for things like jeans, chinos, all that paired up with your kurta. How do you go about it? Let's start with the most important aspect, your shoes. 2 ground rules: no sports shoes and no sneakers. This is a huge mistake that a lot of young bros make. You cannot wear these kinds of shoes with your kurta. The shoes you can wear with your kurta are formal shoes, black and brown formal shoes. Try keeping it slightly simple, slightly elegant. Secondly, you can wear flip-flops, but not flip-flops with logos. Try wearing very simplistic flip-flops. Like see these ones I've got, they've got simple leather straps, so you can pair them with a kurta. Thirdly, you can pair it with loafers if you've got a slightly Indianish looking pair of loafers. Maybe something with tassels like in this case. When it comes to chappals, you can also wear them with kolhapuri chappals like this. I'm personally not a big fan of these shoes, but some people like it. It's completely your call. What I am a huge fan of, and what I do recommend, is that you go buy yourself Indian formal shoes. Indian formal shoes are that element of dressing that can absolutely elevate your whole look. I keep talking about how shoes set a tone for your entire outfit. So if you want to elevate that formal tone, go buy yourself a pair of Indian formal shoes. You get some fantastic shoes in the range of 900 to 2000 rupees, and it's a one-time investment. Especially if you're someone who wears traditional clothes often, go for a pair of Indian formal shoes. You just need a brown pair and a black pair that you can pair with every single kurta. Not too many fancy colors, not white mojiris, nothing too shadi-like. If you just have a black and brown pair, it'll cover all situations. Next, we're talking about bottom wear. You can pair it with jeans or chinos if you're going to college or for a very casual function. But keep in mind, you can't wear it for big events. You can't wear it for family functions, especially if you want to look fantastic in your kurta. You gotta pair it up with a chudidar. A chudidar are these cotton pants that are extremely tight at the base, narrow ankle pants. These folds at the bottom of the chudidar actually enhance your entire look. It makes it look like one piece. It's like wearing an entire suit that's wearing the coat as well as the pants. So if you want to go for a formal function, or if you just even want to go to your college and if you want to impress everyone, you can go for a chudidar. Wear a kurta with what it's traditionally supposed to be worn with. You can also try wearing dhotis if you think you're capable of pulling it off. Next point to be noted, Nehru jackets. It's extremely trendy right now. That means it's very much in fashion, but it also elevates your look once again. This Netaji style jacket makes your overall look a little more formal, a little bit more dressy, especially if you're someone who's going to college, and if you can get your hands on a simple, elegant jacket that'll elevate your entire outfit. Go for these. And the rules when it comes to jackets is just keep it simple and try matching it to the color of your base kurta. So not something that contrasts too much, and at the same time, look at the colors. If you feel that the colors match, that does the trick. Two simple rules when it comes to matching your Nehru jackets with your kurtas. Firstly, don't wear something too fancy once again. Nothing with too many patterns on it, nothing with too many mirrors and shine on it. Just keep it simple. And the second rule you've got to understand is that you pair saturated colors with unsaturated colors. Saturation is basically how much intensity of color there is in a certain piece of dressing. So as you can see here, this jacket is saturated, but it's paired up with an unsaturated white. That's the rule when it comes to jackets. Remember, jackets are those pieces of dressing that separate you from the crowd. If you're someone who wears Nehru jackets, you'll automatically catch people's attention. Definitely go for this. Next, we're talking about watches. Two super simple rules. No informal watches. That's no fun straps, no extremely thick straps, and no metal watches. They don't look good with a kurta, in my opinion. Instead, try going for leather strap watches like this. You just need a brown leather strap and a black leather strap. Wear your black leather straps with outfits that have an overall dark tone, and this brown leather strap with an outfit that has an overall lighter tone. For example, check out this watch, white dial, gold metal, brown leather, and it's going extremely well with this light toned outfit. Remember, it's this little attention to detail that elevates your entire look and makes you count as a well-dressed guy. And finally, we gotta talk about dressing for occasion. Another point that a lot of young bros get wrong. The kind of society we live in, we're told by our elders that we should be wearing bright colors on occasions like Diwali or religious functions. So make sure you stick to that theme. And if you're going for a shadi, once again, don't wear something too sober. At shadis, at weddings, you want to wear something slightly fancy. That's where you can afford to wear a little bit more shine, a little bit more mirrors, maybe, something fancy like a Sherwani, but all that is for another video. For now, we gotta talk about simple Indian traditional wear for the average bro, and we've gotta talk about budgets and prices. Now, kurtas range anywhere between 500 rupees to 25,000 rupees depending on the kind of material used, the kind of patterns. Is it handmade? Is it designed? Is it made to fit your entire body? But in my opinion, if you're just wearing a kurta for a traditional day at college or for a casual Diwali dinner or something like that, don't spend more than 2,000 rupees on a kurta. You can go and buy it in your local clothing store. Now check out these kurtas. I spent about 700 to 800 rupees on each of these. Extremely simple, but still look extremely elegant if you pair it up with the correct pieces of clothing. This is an example of a slightly more expensive kurta in that 1,500 to 2,000 rupee range. It's got a pattern going for it. And patterns are extremely trendy right now in today's fashion world. But if you want to take it even further, if you're going for a special Diwali party, or if you just want to dress up for Diwali and still not spend that much money, I've got good news for you. Something like Flyrobe.com exists in 2017. Now this is a website where you can get a kurta on rent for as low as 900 rupees. An extremely intelligent purchase if you're just trying to look good for one occasion and spend minimum money at the same time. I'm gonna link it down below. Check it out if you want to dress up a lot for Diwali. And until next time guys, if you liked today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Happy Diwali to you all. As always, Ranveer only sends you good vibes and happiness. I hope you guys liked today's video. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Ranveer will see you later.